Welcome everybody to another investing live stream, except this isn't just another investing live stream. It is technically the double investing live stream because I'll be in Miami this weekend doing our crash course. A lot of people are asking, by the way, should I do, this online course and the crash course? A lot of people have actually liked doing both. I'm not trying to like sell you on it. It doesn't matter if it makes you feel better to get the knowledge from both points of view. It can be useful. Just know the course is like, 50 hours of content plus probably another 100 hours of live streams if you want to go through those, which a lot of people do as well. And then the in-person crash course is like 7 hours, right? So it's like really like a lot less, but condensed. So anyway, okay. So I want to. Thank you for saying that, Jake. So I want to explain Lowe's for Pros a little bit because I'm going to do new lectures on this. As you know, we are also going to do the 2.0 course release. The 2.0 course release will be November 1st. And you can already see what those new lectures are. And if you have questions for specific more lectures, I'm just adding them. One of the things I'm adding, I definitely want to specify on is Lowe's for Pros. And Mark, since you asked the question here live, I want to answer you specifically. Here's the thing. If you want to set up Lowe's for Pros, you can't just go online, lowesforpros.com, set up the account, and expect the discounts to show up. You have to get signed up for contractor pricing. You don't have to be a contractor, though. They don't verify licenses. They don't even care. You have to you either go to the pro desk or you ask for their pro customer relations manager and you talk to that person and say, hey, I'm going to be doing some real estate remodels. I'm going to be spending a lot of money on remodeling. I'd like to establish a relationship with you. Can you set me up on the contractor pricing through Lowe's for Pros? I'm hearing in the industry that for industry members, there's contract pricing. And then that way I can bring all of my business to you at Lowe's instead of, comparing to Home Depot or other. And notice specifically what I did there is I specifically want you in the nicest way to say, I know this exists. I want it. And in turn, I am going to give you business. And they want that. The people, it's not like the pro reps are like, I don't know, we don't want to have your relationship. Like they want you in the program. it's a good thing. So that's kind of what I'd be talking about in the lecture anyway. All right, so that's the Lowe's. Okay, and so here's the thing: the way the whole Lowe's setup works too is you want to get the American Express business card for Lowe's. That's going to give you 6.9% cash back and $20 next day delivery, which is insane. Like I ordered a vanity, shows up the next day for $20. I used to get a U-Haul. I used to rent a U-Haul and go pick this crap up. I don't pick anything up anymore. Like I want to order a sheet of drywall, which is stupid, but like one sheet of drywall, it's not worth the $20 to go get it. You know what I mean? Like unless you have a truck, obviously, then go get it. So anyway, get that American Express card. That'll give you 6.9%. You get the 5% every day. And then you get contractor pricing on top of that. Honestly, it's like 20 to 25% off. It's insane. All right, I'm going to go through questions first, then we're going to go through deal analysis like crazy. And I'm going to be here for a while. Like I got my I got my Don't Sue Me Bro coffee. I got a second mug. I brought, I don't know why, but I'm trying this muscle milk. Although like I'm really concerned because it's like a massive amount of ingredients, but whatever, we'll see what happens. Okay, so other questions, let's get into it. What's the average price for the AC system that you're adding? I think it's called a mini split. Yes, so this was $5,400. It is not a ducted mini split. It's basically an inside unit and an outside unit. You can get wall mount units. Those are usually like $4,000. And then you can get a ducted mini split, which could probably also run somewhere around $5,000, which this particular room that I'm in has 3 air conditioners. I gotta make a video on that one day. It's kind of insane. Yeah, anyway. All right. What are some of the signs that you've looked for and inspected to see cast iron pipe night? Okay, yeah. So that's actually another one of the lectures that I want to bring up on November 1st, but I'll just tell you now. I didn't put this in the public YouTube video because A, it's way too freaking complicated for people. And two, this is valuable info for you. So here's the thing. I've actually, if you've been a member of my YouTube channel for a while, you'll know that I've actually run into this problem before. Back in 2018, I did the sort of YouTube flip, and I had to jackhammer up all the concrete on the inside of the house because it had an Orangeburg main line and then cast iron on the inside. But Orangeburg kind of seeps water back into the house because it's like cardboard and it rots out the cast iron. I could have just sleeved the Orangeburg and I would have never known that the cast iron was a disaster inside the house on that flip. It would have been somebody else's problem. But because I found out about it, because we did a trench and we found out about it, I replaced all of it because I wanted to do the ethical thing. So On this particular property, I knew I was getting a smoking hot deal, and I told the guy, he said, "Look, I'll sell it to you for 450, but that's it. No inspections, nothing." And I'm like, "All right, I'll take the leap of faith." I own a house 4 doors down, and I lived in that house for 3 years, and I didn't have any plumbing problems. I didn't inspect that plumbing either. Ordinarily, if I had an inspection contingency on this deal, I would have protected myself by getting a sewer line inspection, but not just. This is what's usually going to happen. If you ever order a sewer line inspection, what they're going to do is they're literally going to go from the house to, if let's say there's a clean out here and this is where the street is, they're literally just going to scope, put the camera down here and look this way. That's not good. Like, for you to understand the condition of the drains in the house, you got to get in either the toilets or the main stacks that are coming up the roof, drop a camera down that way and do whatever you can to really survey the interior condition of these lines. Now, we had licensed plumbers working on this property, replacing all the angle valves and installing the fixtures and everything. And they told us, hey, you know what? Everything's draining fine. Just go ahead and blow out the line once you rent it out. Well, that's when we find out that when we go to blow it out just to make, a sort of like a service thing, it's when we find out that it's actually disconnected, which again, the camera would have shown. So that if you're ever nervous about that, that would have been the easy way to have determined that up front. But again, if I were representing clients, on stuff like this, that's exactly what I recommend all of the time anyway, is inspect all of the sewer lines, especially in the concrete. That stuff just gets ridiculous. Honestly, this room does get warm. It's like 68 degrees, but it's the lights. I'm going to actually, hold on one second. I'm already starting to get hot. So this is my little mini split thing now. Let's just put it on powerful. See what happens. How do I do this? This is new. Okay, sorry, one sec. Okay, it's gonna turn on apparently. They said it takes a minute. Oh, there it goes. Okay, yeah, no, it's all the lights. The lights make the surface of my face like 90 degrees, and then I start sweating. All right. Don't forget, you need to post my equipment vlog. Yeah, I definitely, I've done that also. I did like an iPhone equipment vlog. Honestly, the last 2 videos I posted on the public channel, all of the outside shots were filmed on the iPhone. This widening, amazing. So if you want to document stuff, the iPhone is unbelievable. Okay. I need to have a business to get a Lowe's Amex card, right? I don't know. I wonder if you could get it as a sole proprietor. I would look that up, or call Amex. Remember, these people, they want to give you credit cards. They want you to have the credit card. So I wouldn't be surprised if you could get it as a sole prop under your own social security number. But I would just ask that. My father and I are looking at an assisted living home in Southwest Florida. Southwest, okay, like Tampa? Yeah, okay, so assisted living, I've done this before, like group home kind of stuff, where you have you basically rent out the rooms. There are a lot more rules and regulations regarding this. Usually they have to be ADA compliant, a lot more. You need the wider hallways. I would have an expert, a specific expert who does ADA kind of stuff all the freaking time, walk that property with me beforehand. I'm actually buying, well, I wrote an offer on it. I'm praying this gets accepted. But I'm posting a video tomorrow about this hillside home that I might have an opportunity to buy. But this freaking thing is on stilts. Look on my Instagram story. On my Instagram story, you'll see some of the footage of it. And I'm freaking out a little bit because I'm not used to those kind of foundations. Give me a 1920s stick-built house, I could rebuild it myself. Give me a slab house, I could rebuild it myself. Give me a stilt-built house on a hillside, clueless. And what's very important when you're a real estate investor is knowing when you're clueless, because it's important to get people out there. In fact, you'll see this in the public video I post, but I say in the video, I call up the foundation guy, and the foundation company's like, hey, we could get out to you next week. And I go, okay, and it's the usual $250, right? Yep, usual $250. Hey, if I gave you guys $500, can you come out within the next 24 hours? He's like, well, let me check. Calls me back 30 minutes later. Yep, no problem. We'll be there. So it's kind of funny how money talks and actually can help you make money, right? Anyway, thanks for the info. What condition would prompt you to get a sewer line inspection? Age of the house. Almost solely age of the house. Absolutely. Anything 80s plus, I mean, some cities require a sewer line inspection. At 80s plus, I'm usually not worried. You're usually using plastics. Every area is different, though, so you'd have to check. But age of house is huge, obviously. And, anything mid-century, especially with that Orangeburg piping they had, absolutely. So I was able to get a Lowe's card as a sole prop. The credit limit was not very high. And I mean, that'll go up over time. Remember, only the Lowe's American Express business card is going to give you the extra 2% back. The ordinary cards give you the everyday 5%. But the Amex gives you 5% in store and then 2% cash back through Amex. It's like 6.9%. Anyway, all right. What made you change your mind about Airbnb considering buying a property? Yeah, short-term rental. Honestly, I think it's a really stupid idea that I'm interested in buying an Airbnb because I know what I know. All of my experiences with short-term vacation rentals is there are a lot of work, but like part of me is always I can never be like chill. I always have to do something. So I'm like, you know what? Let's try it. So again, experienced it, worked with it with clients. I've done it all. I've seen it all. I get it. But now I actually want to do it myself, and I want to share that experience with everyone. So what's your opinion on tree removal? I mean, I'm fine with tree removal. Just check if they're protected. But you got to be careful with trees because they can destroy foundations. All right, we need a video on all of your equipment like PC. Yeah. One day. This is ridiculous. So just found some termites. Getting it treated professionally, but do you have other tips for prevention removal? Where are you? What kind of termites are they? Are they drywood termites, dampwood termites, wetwood termites, subterranean termites? That's going to help me answer your question. So give me more detail there. Generally, does it make sense to buy a new duplex, triplex construction for rental investment? Austin, Texas drywood. Yeah, I mean, just fumigate, man. And if you fumigate every 15 years, call it a day. Termite companies are going to tell you every 10 years. Honestly, I'm probably like every 20 years on the fumigations. Drywood termites, at least in Southern California, if they're similar, I mean, drywoods, they should be. They're not as aggressive as subs or wetwoods. So I would be less concerned. Fumigate, call it a day. And honestly, my house has termites. I'm not treating them because the house was like, it's just, there aren't that many of them yet. At least they're not kicking out yet. And I'm just honestly not worried about it. I bought a 1950s house that when you pulled back the carpet, the tack strip was chewed away by termites. Like there were that many termites. But even over 50 years, these drywood termites are like babies. They chew maybe a stud or two. Hashtag, like, don't sue me, bro. Maybe I'm totally wrong. But this is what I was told by termite professionals. You should have passed up my question up top. No worries, man. I'll get you here. What should we do? Oh, man, it must have been way up top. Oh, Ricky, here we go. Would you be kind enough to share your opinion on niche investing? Is that SFR? Oh, single family residence, 4-2, renting the room in California, right? Renting by the room in California. Yeah. So look, anytime you increase your workload, your rent goes up. It makes sense. As more work is required, the cost goes up. It's like almost simple, like supply and demand on a time scale, right? So if you want to Airbnb, realize your cash flow goes up, but your effort and work goes up and your expenses go up. And you have city taxes, like a 10% city tax, which is just like, that's a lot of money in a year because they tax you on gross, which sucks. But anyway, same thing with room rentals. You're dealing with more drama. You're dealing with more headache. You're dealing with a harder time with security deposit refunds. It's almost impossible to do security deposits anyway in these room rentals, with the exception of the individual rooms. But what are they going to damage? The carpet, and even then, it's almost not worth it sometimes. So as long as you're okay with that, yeah, you can crank some sick numbers. You could do college rentals. You could do Airbnb. You could do room. I'm all for that. As long as you go into it with that expectation of, okay, I'm going to follow Kevin's tenant screening advice. We're going to follow all the other tips in the course. And if you want to bump your cash flow, you could do it that way. Absolutely. Bait stations, forget about it, man. Not for drywood termites. Even with Airbnb management, are you concerned about the whole business model? Airbnb? Yeah. So I personally prefer cities that already have vacation rental policies in place because it is a legitimate concern. A lot of cities didn't have laws in place. People were willy-nilly Airbnb-ing properties out. And then the cities put laws into place, either banning them or severely taxing them. I'm going in Ventura, the city of Ventura, which is a city that already has Airbnb rules in place, and they've structured a beautiful tax environment around it. So they're cool, and I'm cool with the rules. I look at the rules, I'm like, sounds good. I can play by those rules. Worst case scenario, they change that, but it's a lot harder to change existing rules than it is to put rules in place where there have not been any. So plumbing 15-inch off center. So I would need to move. Oh, okay, hold on. 3-2 master bath has a protruding wall, 30-inch linen closet, only leaves room for a 30-inch vanity. Is it worth knocking down the wall to make room for a 60-inch vanity? It would leave. Is this a mid-century property? Because literally this is the same crap that we're dealing with right now. Here, let me pull it up. Like literally the property with the plumbing leak, we are having the same issue because you have these code requirements. I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to share the screen with you. So here, I'll take a sip of coffee while this loads. Yeah. Here it is. Okay. So how am I going to do this? One sec. So basically, there's a minimum code that says the toilet has to be 15 inches from the shower or the bathtub. And here we go. Push that button. Hey, I like it when things work. So this is the property. Let's hop in over here. See, these 1950s, 60s properties, like this is not to code anymore, because this toilet is way too close to the shower and to the vanity. But it was grandfathered in because we didn't replace the shower. Well, now this is a freaking crater because of the plumbing repair. So we're going to do a long shower along the back here. The toilet's probably going to have to move, actually the toilet might be okay where it is, but we still need 15 inches between the toilet and here, which means we probably have to go with an even smaller vanity here, which sucks, but we're still going to have a long vanity in the hall bath. So we're looking at it like, hey, you know what? We're not going to re-engineer the property. We're not going to move walls. So you have to ask yourself, is it worth getting rid of the closet just for a bigger vanity? I don't know. It sounds like more work, and my default is usually don't do it, especially a 60-inch. I mean, 60-inch is really overkill, right? I mean, like seriously, it's like I know that it's nice to have a big countertop, but most people just end up storing a bunch of crap on it. And most of the time people don't actually need a big countertop. You could put like a little cabinet over the wall here or something like that. Or what I used to do is I would have a mirror right here, and then I do another cabinet right there. I don't know. What I would do is though, post pictures in your renovations. Okay, any luck doing a video? I just, you know what? We just have to keep leaving comments on his channel going, Ben Mala, get Kevin out to where you guys are. What happens the one that we did? What? Hold on. Roswell, it's ready for you. Go look. We put the new wall up. Sorry, my countertop person is texting me. This is where you got like multiple renovations going on. People get really impatient. Okay, let's do some deals. So, deals. What do we got? We are going to start with deal analysis escrows, and just keep shooting questions at me too. Obviously, I'll be chilling here for a while. So, we are starting with Tim's deal analysis. So, Tim has a deal. We're going to pull this up. Let's see what this is. What is this? What did I get? I got this is your home inspection. Oh, we're going to look at a home inspection here. So, would like to, okay, and he's closing October 30th, comparing loan options right now. All right, cool. So let's check it out, folks. Let me quickly just pop open the chat here, and then we're going to do some deal analysis. Yeah. Honestly, I like analyzing deals. Mostly, like, people are like, oh, Kevin, don't you get exhausted analyzing deals? It makes me better. Isn't that ironic? Like the more deals I analyze, the better it actually makes me. And I feel like I'm not trying to pat myself on the back. I feel like I'm already good, but I feel like there's always something I can learn. So anyway, all right, here's the deal. Let's do this. I got to move that thing closer. All right. So this is the deal. South Carolina deal. I mean, the location so far looks pretty good because you're pretty much on a dead end street here, right? There's which I like. Let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, I will answer those questions in just a sec. So we zoom out a little bit. Greenville, Charlotte. Okay, all right. Yeah, I mean, cool. It's a very quiet area, kind of just outside. You got the highways nearby. I don't know what Discovery Island is. It looks cool. Oh, that looks like fun. How far away is that from where you are? It's always nice to know this stuff just for rental purposes. 10 minutes, that's perfect. I don't even know what it is, but I think it looks perfect. So this place has been on the market for 136 days. You're in escrow on it. It's a 4-bedroom, probably 2.5 bath. Nice pictures. So good. This is actually like dated in a good way because it's super move-in ready. But the stained glass and the yellow walls, it's a little bit of a dated color. The floors actually look like those could be pretty quality floors. Love this. Love the fact that they have the grandfather clock blocking the nice wainscoting they got going on in the crown molding. Like this room looks old, but if you got rid of this crap and painted it gray, just the walls, it's like really nice. So it's amazing how quickly you'd be able to transform this. This is cool. Okay. Electric. Cool. Carpet. Fine. I mean, if you're going to live there, you could probably clean it and milk it a little bit more. Ceiling fans in every room. Love it. I mean, this is a pretty, nice yard too. Pretty ready to go. So let's do some quick comps on this deal. You're already an escrow on it, so you're going to be getting your appraisal. But let's just give it a quick heaven check. So good old Zillow sold, and we need our square footage, which was lot size. Zillow, 2,500 square feet. Okay, let's see here. No matching or so. Oops, hold on, cancel. Ow. There we go. Apply. Maybe I have a restriction on here because there should be comps. No, I got everything set to any. How are there no comps? Remove boundary. Honestly, sometimes Zillow is just so freaking frustrating. You'd think it'd be easier. This is why lately I've been asking you folks to post your own comps. That way, okay, see, here we go. I'll just do it this way. All right. Here we go. So your I don't know what you're in escrow for, but it was listed for 255. So you're probably somewhere between, 235 to 240. And you got a larger comp here that sold for 284, 500 square feet. That'll adjust about similarly. That's good. This property doesn't have pictures. I mean, I don't think by any means, okay, here's a good one. This is a May comp, very similar on the square footage. A little new carpet. It's also got that wainscoting. This is a very, very similar comp. The pictures are worse, but it has that newer carpet. Maybe a couple more updates, but this is good because it's a 269er. So this is a good comp. I mean, you're not overpaying on this deal. Now, obviously, this is nice because we could literally just look at the same street. Here's a July comp for 260. Pretty much the same freaking thing. This is so easy to comp out. So, I'm not going to say it's like a massively undervalued, but it is it's not, you're not overpaying. So loose granules, don't care. Honestly, you could do a roof tune up. Like this is like, okay, every freaking house has roof, whatever. This is $10. What do we got? Broken brick. Okay. I mean, I know the home inspectors have to do this for liability, but some of the stuff is ridiculous. Air leak found. Oh, wow. I'm surprised he actually. Oh, this just needs some new tape or a little adjusting. That's fine. I would have an HVAC company do this, not a handyman. HVAC companies are going to be a lot better at resealing this. Burned out outlet. This is usually happens when people like pull the vacuum cleaner out while it's still on. After I look at this inspection, oh, wow. That water pressure is super high. So basically your regulator's out. That's like a $300 fix. No expansion tank present. That's an old school recommendation. And that vent is probably not code. Also not a big deal. It's the lazy way to do it. Whatever. Just milk it until that thing dies. It's super old anyway. Gas line is weathered. Yeah, I'd fix that. I don't like broken gas lines. Okay, fix the flapper. Okay, seal around there. That's fine. The balance. Okay. How did he... Wow, look at him find a crack on the garbage disposal. Oh, you know what? He probably knows to look because a lot of people tighten these screws too much, and that does happen. This is something I would be a little bit more frustrated about, the elevated moisture here. They didn't seal the window properly, so that's a little frustrating. That could be, this is your biggest issue here, is that window, because that could add up once you got drywall, paint, and everything, and you could be in $1,000 on that thing. Did I answer? Oh, yeah, duplex, triplex. Alex, I don't know if I answered your question. I'll just answer it now really quickly. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm fine buying new construction if you don't want, like, if you're not so jazzed about doing a renovation or whatever yet. There's nothing wrong with new construction. I personally love new construction because it's like you got 10 years guaranteed, nothing you have to worry about. Usually, check your builder warranties. And honestly, duplex triplexes, they're so competitive. It's hard to get a wedge deal on them anyway, so you may as well get a new construction deal. Like, that's my favorite kind of multifamily. Oh, this is frozen. My favorite kind of multifamily deal to get is newer construction. That's why, like, if I look at apartment buildings, I'd rather look at like 1990s kind of stuff. So if I buy a 77 property, should I bother getting it tested for asbestos? Let's just put it this way: there's asbestos. So like me, no, like I've never gotten it tested because it's just one of those things where, like, here's honestly what I do. I look at a house, I go, this probably has asbestos. Oh, well. And then I send an email to my insurance agent. I go, hey, if my handyman happens to scrape the ceiling and the property happens to have asbestos, am I covered if he ends up trying to sue me in 20 years? And then I document their response. And there we go. So, and then obviously when if I'm there with handyman or the people who are working for me or whatever, I always say, like, hey, look, you guys, you're not my employees. You got to take care of yourself, but I recommend you wear a respirator. Who knows what it is? And honestly, I don't even care if it's asbestos. It could be drywall dust from 2019. I don't want to inhale that crap. Always, always wear a respirator. What website can we use to analyze deals in Canada? There is one. What's the one I keep seeing? Canadian real estate. What's the one everybody uses up there? I know Realtor.ca is one that's used a lot. Is it? No, that's the Realtor Association. I know as soon as I see the name, I would find it or know it, but I don't know exactly what off the top of my head what it's called. So, but I know there. I would just ask. It's not Solo, is it? Ask your local realtor. Ask your circles. And just go to open houses. First thing you should do is start going to open houses and start talking to these people. Build that circle out. Remember your business card trick that we talk about in the early lectures. Finishing my 800 square foot basement. Planned on a 1-bed unit. Zoning says it's zoned for multiple or single. Only prob is HOA says single only. Too risky creating a 2-bedroom unit downstairs for cash flow. Honestly, like, I would take, like, I mean, depending on how much money you have to spend on it, I don't really care what the HOA says I can and can't do on the inside of my property. So, hold on. Ventura, code is 777. Hold on. Okay, sorry. This is yeah. Sorry, this plumber's like freaking out. Okay, I knew this was gonna come. All right. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, like, I just put in an AC behind some bushes, and technically, if you do anything on the exterior of a house, the HOA is supposed to approve it. I hope nobody in my live streams is from the HOA, but like, I'm not gonna go through 6 weeks of waiting for the HOA to tell me it's okay to put an air conditioner behind a bush. So similar mentality, all right? And what worst case scenario? Okay, I won't do it anymore, right? Okay, I'll ask for permission now. I don't know. Like, maybe that's just risky. Maybe it's stupid. That's just, I don't know. That probably gets me in trouble. 75K, 20K down, 20% down payment, 25K rehab for triplex. 25K for a rehab on a triplex. Are you serious? You're spending 8.5 grand per unit ish. I mean, you could only possibly be doing paint and carpet, which is that good? Okay, maybe. Why would the appreciation be slow? Is the population not growing? Yeah, I mean, and look, when it comes to cash flow, I don't like using rules. I know people like going like, oh, wow, you're getting $600 of cash flow on that $80,000 house. That's great cash flow. It's all market dependent. You look at what the cash flow is of other deals in the market, other similar deals. What's everything else selling? And you only compare to stuff in your neighborhood, always. For me to compare California deals to Florida deals is stupid. For somebody to say you should only buy a house with a 7 cap is stupid because it's location dependent. Every area is, and I'm not calling you stupid. I don't want you to think that. I'm more kind of just like venting about the stuff I see on YouTube. Roof stock. Look, all of these investment options where you put money in, I look at it the same way as I look at stocks or REITs. I'm paying market value, and I have no control. I have no control over what Tesla does. I have no control over what Roofstock does with the properties. I would rather, and this is just me, I would rather milk the fact that I could get 30-year conventional loans in America and 25 years in Canada. I could get 10-year fixed rate loans in Australia and Europe for dirt cheap right now. Well, Europe is extremely dirt cheap. Their interest rates are like 1.2%. Like over here in America, we're all like, oh my gosh, our interest rates are like 3.5%. Meanwhile, Europe's like 1.2%. It's insane. Yeah, rates just okay. Rates ticked up a tiny little bit today, but honestly, the entire month of September they've been just plummeting, which is great. So anyway, do I 1099 on my subs? My CPA wants me to say yes. Is it necessary to get a both? No. So I actually do not get the Home Depot credit card because the Home Depot credit card doesn't give you any benefits. Let me show you guys this. I have not used this as much as I should. But what you should do at Home Depot is sign up for Home Depot's Pro Rewards. Like Lowe's has Lowe's for like My Lowe's or something. That's stupid. Honestly, like it collects your receipts and stuff. I mean, fine, maybe you should do it. I should probably do it honestly, but I don't. Home Depot's is really good though because you can set up a pro account. Again, doesn't matter who you are. And it's the Pro Extra program you want to sign up. You know what? Let me put this in Discord too. Okay, new lectures. Home Depot rewards. Yeah, that's gonna be a good lecture. We'll go through that in detail. But sign up for the Home Depot Pro Extra rewards because look at this. I have spent my gosh, I've spent all my money at Lowe's. That's crazy. I spent like nothing at Home Depot this year. Look at this. Watch this. Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, that's the wrong button. Yeah. Look at this. I spent $43,000 at Home Depot in 2018 and $1,600 in 2019. I have not been a good Home Depot boy, but yeah, it's all been paint. But anyway, the more money you spend in a year, you get percentage off. So I think I have gold membership for all of 2019. So I've been getting 20% off on all my paint. But unless I get to $7,000 worth of paint again, I'm gonna lose my gold status, and then I'll only get like 10% or 15% off. Whatever. So oftentimes my painter buys paint. I should be buying the paint more myself. I've just been lazy, and I just tell the painter like, I don't want to go to the store. You go get the paint, and he does. So he gets the pro rewards. Just honestly fine with me. Sometimes I don't want to stand in line, but sometimes I have fun doing it. I go to the store and sometimes I just go early in the morning or late at night when there's no line. And I like kind of browsing around Home Depot and seeing all the new crap that they've got. I don't know. It's entertaining to me. So, I mean, who doesn't like shopping, right? All right. So the home inspection came back for Jeannie. Let's check it out. Jeannie, what's up? Checking it out now in live about, I don't know what I'm in, like 32 min in. Okay, let's do it. Whew. I'm on like 4 hours of sleep, but I think I'm doing okay. So I'm actually not tired. All right, here we go. Lodestar inspections. Okay, let's check this deal out. So here we go. What do we got? This is Ferndale Road, Maryland. I remember this one. We analyzed this one. Okay, so you got your inspection. Let's go. This is you sent me the whole kit and caboodle. Okay, that's fine. Is there a summary page? Nope. All right, whatever. We'll just go through it. It's table of content. Oh, wait. Install. Oh, okay. This is cool. Oh, this is patch and seal concrete walkways, scrape paint, easy. Window screens, easy. Storm windows, rotted wood. Let's see how bad it is. Where's the rotted wood? No picture. Okay, great. That's fine. I don't mind doing woodwork, honestly. Like you could do a lot of that yourself and you save a ton of money if you do some woodwork yourself. No safety glass and doors. That's normal. The older stuff, peeling paint. That's okay. I want some big stuff here. I mean, not for your sake. Secure and seal chimney base flashing. This one looks a little funky. I wonder if you have to strap this, and there's no chimney cap either. So you want to get a cap on this, a spark arrestor, and you almost might have to. I would have a chimney person definitely look at this, even if you just sent them out for a couple $100 to seal the darn thing. All right, what else we got? Yeah, see here, rain cap. That's the same thing. So inspect, crown, and repair. They could do that for you. Send somebody out for that. Gas, smell, and kitchen. Send the gas company out. They'll come out for free, and sometimes they fix this stuff for you for free. Eliminate source of effervescence. There's no way you're gonna do that. Like, it's so difficult to eliminate this stuff. But water management is big if you have a basement. So do whatever you can. 9-inch asbestos tiles, whatever. What water stains behind firewall, and fire damage vision. Yeah, okay. Get to the bottom of this. Like, why is there water damage, and then why was there sparking that's causing like burning? That's bad. Fix that. But that's honestly probably not a big deal. I think that'd be easy. The water intrusion's a problem. Okay, that's what we looked at. Yeah, that's oftentimes honestly grading. Like, do not think you can waterproof any wall. Water is so insanely powerful. I mean, unless you want to build like a pool, it's you're better off grading properly and having like sump pumps to get water away and French drains. Boiler maintenance, staining at thimble opening. What is that? Thimble? What? This is fancy. Install carbon monoxide. Okay, no discharge. That's easy. This is a long list, but honestly, a lot of this is pretty easy so far. Okay, yeah. I mean, this thing's old. So, you're going into this getting a lot. I mean, there's definitely work that needs to be done here. This looks pretty clean, actually. I mean, this is not bad. That's a nice install here. Like, a professional did this. This is a little funky, the spare electrical over here, but that's not bad. Let's see what else we got. And I'll answer questions again in the live in just a sec. Neutral sharing termination points. Is this in the sub panel? It's probably example of neutral sharing termination. Oh, it's multiple neutrals under one. Well, fine, just move it. Move. There are plenty of extra screws here. It's not a big deal. And honestly, if they're tight, it's you're not supposed to do it, but it's not the end of the world. It's probably because the wire's not long enough. All right, microbial growth. What is this on subfloor? Oh, interesting. That's interesting. I don't know about this. I would talk to somebody about this. I don't know that I'd like. I mean, maybe get. Sometimes what I do is like I spend the $200 or whatever for a mold tester, and then just get all their opinions. Talk to them. What would you do? What should I do? What should I do? And talk to them about it. And a lot of the stuff you could honestly do yourself. Remember, look up EPA mold guide. Type that in, EPA mold guide. Zinsco is a recalled panel. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in this one, but I'm pretty sure this was a 20s property. So, not like super scared of it, but yeah, you definitely have some work to do. How transparent should I be with my lender? Do I tell them my plan to invest of buying a new home every year? Yeah, I mean, you could do that with your loan officer. They're not going to care though. I mean, it's like that's more business. I mean, I would be transparent with my loan officer, but there's no problem with saying, "Hey, I want to hop around every year." I don't see a problem with that. My sole pollution event, there's nothing you can do to fix up for forced depreciation, not so population growth. It's in Miami. Oh, dude. Well, first of all, I hope you're coming to the crash course on Saturday because I'll be in Miami. I have slow appreciation. Come on, man. Miami is like booming right now. People are loving Miami. And you got a ton of money coming from South America. Miami's awesome. You're fine. Yeah, and you could definitely get wedge deals in Miami. I'm a new course member. What do I need to do to have you review a property I'm looking at? Yeah, what's up, man? So you are going to go to Discord and you're going to use this here. You're going to use this little format here, kind of copy and paste this and then post it under deal analysis here. Unless you're in escrow or you wrote an offer, then you do it here. See, I'm going to go through the rest of these comments here in the analysis. And then we're going to jump up. I marked it. We're going to jump up to we're going to jump up to analyzing this deal right here. Oh, wait, didn't I? I think or either this one or this one's where we're going to start. And yeah, usually if you're not in escrow, it takes me about a week, but we'll see how many I get through today. Anyway, so, all right, let's do another question or two, and then let's do another deal here. May you share some tips when shopping for a lender to get the best rate? Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure we've got some lectures on that, but the biggest thing is make sure you get apples to apples comparisons, because the biggest thing is, you got three things. You got the interest rate, the discount points, and then the fees. Sometimes the loan fees are really high. Sometimes the loan fees are really low. So you kind of have to balance all those things out. So, okay, let's do another thing here. My seller is going to take care of everything. Seller's going to take everything on the termite report. Oh, Brandon, that's awesome. Okay, so does this seem like the right choice? Hold on, let's see here. Brandon. Brandon, I think, didn't I already reply? Did we reply to you? Okay, seller's going to take care. I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let's see. Standard grade for ceramic. It looks like at least I'm going to get standard grade tiles for the showers and ceramic tile for the floor. I'd prefer to. That is more than what I would choose, as I'd choose fiberglass shower. Yeah, that's fine. That's good, man. That's awesome, Brandon. Yeah. Look. Responding around 40 min into today's live. So Brandon's in a deal where the seller's going to be doing work for him. And if the seller's going to be putting in tile for you, that's great. Do it. Just make sure that whomever he hires to do it, yeah, this is like best case scenario. Yeah, I mean, like JD said here, I think that's freaking awesome. And have him do it. Just make sure they're level. You know, if the seller's going to like tile this himself and it's all crooked and funky, I'm not going to be really happy about it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Ahmed, no worries, man. Yeah, always feel free to ask any questions. I pretty much answer every question that come into the live streams right away. And then I sort of analyze the deals, and that's what we're going through right now. So, all right, Financial Freedom has a deal in escrow. Oh, congrats, man. Congrats, and looking at your deal at about 41 min in. All right, so... okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, so Todd had an interesting comment here. Hold on, let me just say. Nice insight on plumbing. Okay. Okay, all right, let's open up this deal. So, Financial Freedom says he's looking at a single-family house. There are possibly some abnormalities with foundation issues. It's in an appreciating area, good schools, nice interior. List price is 180, got them down to 170. Okay, let's look at the deal together. And after I analyze this deal, I'm going to go back to live stream questions here. So let's share this deal and look at it together here. There we go. So La Brea Drive in Houston, Texas, booming area right now. $180,000. You got it for 170. Okay, they got the tile floor. All right, cool. That's good. I'd get rid of that yellow ASAP. Kind of the step down family room, but it's just one step. That's okay. Yeah, this yellow, gray, and brown doesn't work, which is possibly good because it's very custom. Like this table and these bar stools, very, very, very custom design in terms of the furniture that they have, which is going to hurt them. This is a lot more neutral. This feels dated. This is good. Okay, good potential here. So let's see the comps you used. Here's number 1 and number 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to pull up your foundation comps or foundation notes. So it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's 1784 square feet. Let me just grab the chat here. 1780, and I'll get to all of these in just one sec. 1784 square feet. Yeah, let's take a look at the location. Good. This street is going to be pretty quiet, and you get that corner lot there within the neighborhood. Okay, good. Just outside of Houston. Very, very neighborhood here, neighborhoody, which is good because you should have a lot of comps. Again, it is 1784 square feet. It's a 3 and 2. The problem with Texas is I don't know what these freaking things sold for. Like Texas makes me so bad. But I think you gave me the comps. Let's see what yours say here. There we go. See, the MLS always has them. Okay, good. So this is a rental comp. Okay. This is a rent. Oh, you gave me rental comps. Yep. Okay. Okay, these are all the rental comps. Oh, well, okay, good. Here's some other comps. So $170,000 as a sale. 170K sale at this address, and this thing. Okay, let's pull it up. Let's see if we could Zillow this really quick. So let's see how close this is. Texas always takes a little bit more work. Oh, seriously, James? Oh, wow. Look, this one's against a busy street, too. Is it? Oh, no, it's on this side. Okay, I was going to say, if it was next to Beach Nut, that'd be a busy street. It's actually, there's another row of houses here. Okay, so this is good. This place sold for 170, which is good. That's above what you're paying because what? No, you're paying 170. Okay, yeah, no, that's the same thing you're paying. So you got a comp at 170, and the square footage of this particular deal is 1555. Okay, good. So it's a little smaller and it's sold for more. See, but it doesn't have all that custom furniture and stuff. It's pretty move-in ready. Okay. All right, that's fair. So that's a decent one. Let's see. Then we've got what do we got here? $172,000 comp. Similar square footage, not it's also about 1,700 square feet, which is good. And this is so why is it that because I think you're buying above this and all these comps are below so far. Because aren't you somewhere up here? Or where's yours? So I just want to make sure we're not walking too far out of the neighborhood. Anytime you leave the neighborhood, values change. Oh, I mean, that's pretty freaking close. Okay, good. I'll take it. Oh my gosh, are you serious? What is this? This is craziness. This is the wedge you want to buy when it's just like nasty paint like this. This place sold for 170? No way. That's a good deal for you then. That means you're getting your yeah, man. Wow. I mean, this is oh my gosh. It's highlighter I mean, it's seriously like I have I have this neon expo marker. It is literally that color. And the purple walls. I hope this isn't a course member's house. But wow. The entire thing is orange. That's insane. Okay. All right. That's a good comp. This one's at Sugarland. So how far away is Sugarland? 187. All the comps are good so far. I like it. Okay, let's look at your Sugarland here. Let's see how far away it is from your deal. Oh, okay. It's right next door. Is that seriously like the cutoff for Sugarland to Houston? Apparently, it is. Okay. So cool. Let's see this comp. This was also a good sale. Is this the one? Yeah, yep, 910. Okay, all right, good. Sold for, oh, look, this one actually reports 187. This is nice, though. It's got the dual pane windows. But the inside's not super updated either. Pretty basic on the inside. These are good comps. No, you're definitely not overpaying. I think you're doing a good job. And honestly, Texas is known for these foundation issues. So it's not a surprise to me. But let's see what it says here. All right. The foundation is not supported as intended. Repair work has been performed, indicated by repair entry cutouts through driveway. Recommend buyer obtain information. Okay. Living room slopes. If leveling piers have not been placed along the walls, I would recommend doing that. We'll get a price on this. Closed crack. Cracks in the east side. I mean, this seems honestly somewhat typical for Texas. So repair as necessary. I mean, this does not seem like a ridiculously scary thing because see, it says corner crack is cosmetic, will not affect performance. Get the information. So right now they're telling you get information, have the structure okay, well, this is more of the issue right here. Wait, if this is a foundation, who wrote this? This is just part from a home inspector. That's why. Yeah, you should have a foundation specialist look at this. I mean, look, home inspectors are going to be dealing with this all the time. What does that say? Repair with, is that warranty? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, if you could get the seller to do this, that's great. But definitely spend the money. Get a foundation person to look at this. Absolutely. So, okay, cool. All right, what other questions we got here? Let's see what we got. All right. Do I cover the what? What is that? I have a buy level. I'm going to wait. Hold on. I have some more. Okay. New course member may share some tips for Shopify. I answered that. I have a buy level house. I'm thinking about turning the basement into a legal suite. Probably going to cost me 20 to 30K on a 300K house. Can get around 900 in rent. Do I think it's a good idea? Yeah. Dude, if it's going to cost you 20 or 30 grand and you can get $900, I think that's a great idea. I mean, that's one of those things where I could look at it and go, yeah, like that's just like a no-brainer. If that is seriously what the math is looking like, absolutely do it. Like we don't even have to. We don't even have to compare to anybody else. That's great. That's awesome. All right, what else we got? So what? Okay, let me Google this. What is this? Is that L10 or I10? Oh, the fault. What is it? What is this? Is I have no idea what it is that you're talking about. No. Tell me a little bit more because it says I-10, the Interstate 10. Do you cover the I-10? I don't know. Anyway, Kevin, my question with the HOA, I meant, would you recommend going against HOA rules and hoping you don't get caught? Probably. I mean, like, if it didn't cost me anything to start trying to like room rent it, or you know what you're thinking, just know you run the risk, right? The danger is, I don't know what the legal implications would be for your tenant, because if you're not going against code, you're going against, as long as it's like legal with the city, you're technically not going against code or law. You're just breaking the HOA rules, and then just call the HOA and go, hey, what are the fines if I break the rules? Ask them. Hey, what if I know somebody in the neighborhood who's renting out their unit illegally in the basement? What are the penalties for that? Just ask the questions and they'll tell you. Is the water softener system for the whole house a good investment for prolonging the lifespan of the plumbing? Yes. That's an easy one. But yes, it is. And use your Lowe's for Pros card. All right, guys. So let's move on and do a deal. Been on the market for 14 days. No interior pictures. Took a price cut of $18K with really poor marketing. Small town with few rentals on the market. Rentals tend to get scooped up quickly. Good. Close to my current home. Would live in the 3-2. Rent the 2-1 to a family member. Solar is owned. Perfect. Everything you said so far is amazing. Rents below market. I think I can get the purchase price down to reflect market cap. Perfect. Gross rent, $25.25 a month. Only the multifamily. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's just look at your deals. Your deal here. Responding 51 min in. I should have clicked the link before hitting enter. I'm going to share this in just 1 second here. Okay. Let's pop this up. All right, folks. Let's look at this multifamily deal. Here we go. $399,000. It's a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, a 2152 square feet. Hey, it's in California. Okay. Maps. Everybody knows I like to start with the maps. Oh, just make sure everybody's still alive. 1 sec. Do you have the video? No link. No. All right. Plumber again. Okay, so you're by a school, which is, in my opinion, actually a good thing. Dollar General, Dollar Tree. Okay, so these are some like lower end stores, right? Hardware stores. That's okay, but you said it's a smaller town, so that's okay. Wow, you're not kidding. I mean, that's a smaller town. It's outside Modesto. Okay. I mean, that's fine. Like, hey, look, if that's your neck of the woods, it's fine. Like, there's no shade. And as long as rentals get scooped up fast, that's great. And I like that you're by the school district. I think that's actually going to help you keep this thing rented. So still no pictures of the interior. First showing's 920. More photos to follow. They never will. This is good. I like this. When was it built? The newer, the better on these multifamilies. Good. 83. I like this. I really do. This is good. Yeah, especially being a 3-2, a 2-1. I think that's what you said. This is good. It's got a decent sized lawn. The solar panels are owned, which is awesome. I don't know if they're shared between the units or just for the main house. Probably just for the main. The grass, whatever. I think it's a great opportunity. I mean, something like this for $399K, and you can rent it out to a family member. You got somebody. What a great way to start. I like it, especially if you can get that price down too. Why not? Do it. Hey, it's no bugging. Ask away. That's the whole point of the live stream, is for you folks to ask as many questions as you want. So let's see. Okay. All right. So, sir. Okay, hold on. There we go. Sorry to keep bugging, Kevin, but I want your opinion if it's good or not on the surface. Wait, didn't I answer that? Yeah, I mean, like, okay, you're just saying on the surface. Yeah, I mean, like, surfacely, it sounds totally fine. No, that's true, because I never, that is true. I mean, like, surfacely, it sounds great. Uh, it actually sounds really good because I think about it like 100K. Uh-oh. The chat disconnected. Are we still live? Hold on. What? Hold on. Why did the chat disconnect? I just want to make sure that we're still live and something crazy is not going on. Hold on. Da, 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 da. No, we're still live? Still live. Unable to connect to chat. So it's like the chat's down. Okay, hold on. Somebody's messaging me on Discord. Yeah, go to the general chat in Discord if you could let me know really quick. Hold on. Let me come back. Let's just see. I'm just going to look on general really quick. I just want to make sure everything's still live. I don't know why the chat would die. Who tagged me? You're still live. Thank you, G. Thank you so much. That's really nice. Okay. All right. I'll just keep going. I mean, I hope the chat comes back, but you know what? If you have a question, do this. Do me a favor. Video's live. Okay, good. And hopefully it's still live. Do me a favor. If you have a question, I don't know why the live chat is live. Somebody else says I'm down. Todd says I'm down. But if we are still live, go ahead and post in the general chat on Discord. JK, you're giving me heart attacks, man. All right, just post in the general chat whatever your questions are. I'm gonna finish these questions in the live here, and then I'll just keep looking at the bottom of general here. So, all right. After your crash course in Vegas, are you going to the 10X conference, or are you hanging out in Vegas? I will. I'm not gonna go to. I mean, like honestly, for me to go to the 10X. And I'm not trying to like be like pompous, like I need to get invited, but like I'm not gonna go troll Grant's thing. I think I've been enough of a troll, honestly. So I'll probably just hang out in Vegas. Do you invest out of state? By the way, I don't. No, I only locally. I'm not interested in investing. The best deals you can get because look. Yesterday, I literally get a call for an opportunity. I get in my car, I drive to the city, I pull the permits, I ask the questions, I go to the property. I can do all of it like that. I don't have time to go hop on a freaking plane for a deal. There are plenty of deals in your backyard. All right, keep going here. So where are we now? We did that deal. I'm about to get my second property about a block away. Heck yeah. Martin responding 57 min into stream today. All right, let's do some damage here. Let's see what we got. Da, 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 da. Oh, you got an inspection already too? Okay, about to get my second property. I will put 25K down and has a tenant paying $875 a month. Lease expires in Feb. What do I think? All right, let's see. It's so weird. The chat's down, honestly. And now my phone's hold on. I'll share this with y'all. Hold on one sec. Hey, Milani. Yeah. Oh, a quote. Okay. For the Airbnb like rental policies, right? Okay. What if it falls off the cliff? Then the earthquake policy kicks in. Okay. Or just like over time, like the hillside erodes and the house just starts slipping away. Like if there's no sign today, is there a such thing as an insurance policy for that, or does nobody insure that kind of stuff? Yeah. No. Okay. All right. Okay, cool. I'll check out the quotes. Thank you so much. So no problem with fire insurance though, right? Okay. Okay. And is this a 6-month premium? Oh, that's a 12-month. That's awesome. That's not bad. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be way more. Okay, cool. Thank you so much. I'll review this. You got it. Thanks. Bye. Okay. So here's the scoop. The place that I wrote an offer on, I'm like panicking because refresh your browser and it will reconnect. Oh, for the live chat. Seriously. Okay, let's try that. So I'm panicking on the place that I wrote an offer on because it's on the hillside. Look at my Instagram stories. Oh yeah, the chat's back. What's up? Okay, cool. Oh, cool. Thanks, guys. Okay. So, there is, it's on a hillside. We had the Thomas fire in the city of Ventura, which means there's actually a fire risk. And a lot of insurance companies aren't insuring, or they're charging insane premiums. This is an $860,000 purchase. And I just got a fire insurance quote of this. It's $1,545 for 12 months, which is actually way better than I thought for being on the hillside in the area that it's in. That's $128 a month for an $860,000 property. That's a fixer too at that. That's really good for being in that fire zone. And this policy allows Airbnbs, which is another thing. So like that's good. The only other problem is like I wanted to know if there was an insurance protection. Like if you buy a hillside property and it just like slowly falls off the hill, does anybody insure that? And the answer is no. So instead, they'll do an earthquake policy for you in case there's an earthquake that causes your property to fall off the hill. In that case, they will, cover the loss. But earthquake policies piss me off. Sorry, but like they do because they're so freaking expensive. Okay, well let's look at it together here. All right, so this is for 12 months. It's $2,000. 2,000. That's another $167 per month. To me, that's a lot, but it's a riskier property. So like part of me is like, maybe, right? So it's $167 a month for the earthquake policy. But the problem, this is the kicker. The deductible is 15%. So that means if the house is written, it looks like they wrote it at a $900,000 property, and the deductible is 15%. I have to get to $135,000 in losses before the earthquake policy kicks in. That's crazy. So, I don't know how it like makes me want to feel like I want to do more to just like retrofit the property rather than spend so much money on premiums. But I don't know. Then again, it's $167. But then again, that's $135,000. But if the whole house falls down the hill, that's a lot more than I don't know what to do. Okay, I don't even know if we're gonna get the deal yet. So anyway, so back to the deals we were analyzing and questions that we have coming up. All right. So okay. So here we go. Where was I? Discord, deal analysis. All right. So we're looking at that San Antonio deal. Okay, so here's the San Antonio deal that is pending. Oh, did you get the deal? So Martin was thinking about getting it. Let's see if there's any update from Martin. There is not. Okay, let's ask him. Martin, because usually I'm not going to spend much time on this if it's pending. Did you get it? So if it's pending, I'm just going to do a glance at this, but I won't go crazy here with detail. So let's see here. It's pending. It's a 2-in-1. Let's share it. It's a 2-in-1, $102,000, 738 square feet. It's a little on the small side, honestly, but it looks like a newer property. 86. Okay, good. So, I mean, I'm not opposed to that. And it's in San Antonio, 2-in-1. Hey, you know what? Cheap property. I mean, that's cheap real estate, and San Antonio's booming too right now. So maybe not bad. I mean, especially if it's down the block from you and you're familiar with the area, I'm more jazzed about it. So let's do another one. Let me just check live streams here, what questions we have. All right. So just got your investor growth. The best process for refi rates. You know what I'll do? Like I've got some lectures on this. Yes. But I want to, I intend to over the next few months, and this will probably be like more of a January update. But over the next few months, I really want to look into rental property lines of credit versus refinancing a little bit deeper, because over the last few months, a lot of credit unions are offering more and more rental property lines of credit. So yeah, we'll be talking about that a lot. But really, the big thing is for refinance, you're not in a rush, you're not so pressured, so you have more time to actually shop around. And that local lender reputation that I talk about in the circles lecture isn't as important on a refinance. If you make a lot more for the property, maybe the extra premium will make sense. Yeah, exactly. And it depends how much money I can make on the Airbnb, honestly. So that is the one, like, honestly, like, part of me is just peace of mind sake. That is the one place where I'm like, if there's a big earthquake, that thing, like the second an earthquake, if I felt an earthquake right now, an 8.0, I would have no concerns because I'm in a 2008 built structure. And I, first of all, way over engineered this room. So, like, I'm super comfortable right here. Now, if I were on that hillside property, I'd be a lot more nervous. So anyway, all right, let's keep going here. Let's do another one. Martin. Okay. Antho, analyzing your deal 105 into live. That's 1 hour and 5 min in. Jeez. That just sounds funny. All right. Let's see here. So, single family, right behind the property are a bunch of apartment buildings. That could go either way. I don't know. That's a big deal. I would go there at night though and see how noisy it is. Are they like rowdy apartments? Or are they like college apartments? Or are they just normal apartments, right? Let's see. Why do you think it's a good deal? It's a foreclosure. Had some work done to it, under market value by about 100K. Really? I think I used. If I used a new home buyer incentive, I could get into the home with a 360K mortgage, 40K for fix up, 72K down, closing costs. Okay. 5-year loan, amortized over 30. Okay. 5-year fixed period. Rent the house for 2K. All right. Zillow link and comps. Okay, so you're using the Remax website for Canada because somebody else was wondering for, okay, comps for rent, comps for, very, very thorough. Folks, look at this. Let me just share this really quick. In a screen share anyway. There we go. Look how thorough. Very, very, very good job. Very thorough comment here. Love it. Okay, so the actual property we're looking at is, what is that? Whatever this one is. This is the actual property. It's a $320,000, and there are the Canadian homebuyer incentives, you said, which that's good. Let me grab chat here. There we go. Okay, $320,000, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1930 square foot house. That's good. Is this just a slideshow? Of course it is. Classic. And let's see the map. Oh, good. It puts you to Google. Oh, I love that it's right by the park. Oh, and these apartments are better. This is like a whole apartment complex rather than like some funky like 20-unit building. It's actually a complex, which is better. But do check for noise. Okay, schools, that's fine. So far I'm okay with this. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's see here. Yeah, very, very residential area. Good. So not so worried about this. Let's see here. $320,000. What is this? House rentals. What is this? Another house rental, 1,700. Okay. Wow. So why is this place, you said this place sold for 439, or is this listed? I have no idea if this is active or sold. Last updated. Suggested listings. A lot of the stuff is going in the mid-4s around here, though. So I can't tell if this is sold. Oh, nice cabinets, though. It's that style everybody's doing right now. All of this is actually kind of dated, the wood trim around here. So that's good. Funky bath. I mean, that's funky. That countertop they put on that vanity. That accent wall is terrible. It's got to go. And people are always like, I want to do an accent wall. Like, why? Keep it simple. Stop. Stop complicating things. So, okay, so why is this $320,000? And Oh, wow, because the outside looks like crap. That's perfect. This is perfect. This is perfect. The outside looks like absolute trash. I mean, even that roof looks bad, which is fine because like that door doesn't look good. The paint doesn't look good. It's got that newer flooring though. Oh yeah, the foreclosure sticks. Oh, I love it. Love it. Love it. I would be all over this. This kitchen's not even that bad. And you could go to stainless and update this fast. I love that they did this floor. Wet bar, fine. Throw some carpet down in there. This is just carpet the upstairs, man. This is easy. I mean, even these systems don't even look that bad. Oh, I love it. The green room. Yes. They already shored up the fence too. That's what I love about the repos is they'll do some of the structural stuff and they don't do all the cosmetic stuff. Like they could have painted the fence. I love it. I love it. I like this deal a lot. So I think this is a good one. And so buy it. Martin. Great. Congrats. All right. So what else we got? Where am I? Let's see here. Okay, we're down to this one. All right. And what other questions? Let me answer a couple of questions in live. Woo! We're going strong, folks. I like it. So, questions in the live stream. Hold on one sec. Okay, there we go. All right, what do we got in the live stream? Do I have earthquake policies on all of my properties? I have earthquake policies on none of my properties. Have you ever, mostly because of what I just said about the deductibles. Okay, we answered that one. Do you know anything about buying property in Hawaii? I'm having trouble finding something desirable and affordable. Oh, okay. Well, Sarah, I would honestly, because we've analyzed deals in Hawaii before, the best way to start that I found in Hawaii, because the median home price is a little bit higher, best way that I found to start is with, and some people are like, oh, I don't want this because there's an HOA. Start with a smaller condo, start with a townhouse. It's okay. Like, I'd rather see you get in, put that 5% down, that 3.5% down, get into something, control something, do some paint and carpet, feel that home ownership. Then transition and start exploring the houses. I guarantee you there are deals to be had. If people are flipping in your area, there are deals to be had in your area. If you would rather keep renting and do roof stock, that's fine. It's not going to get you into the realm of ownership. And it's really that once you transition to the ownership investor mindset and you tell yourself, I am an investor, guaranteed your wealth just starts going up. All right. No, I haven't looked into Lemonade, the insurance company. Honestly, like, I don't know. I mean, some of the millennial stuff and millennial inspired stuff is cool, but some of this stuff is gimmicky. Like, anytime I've looked into some of this stuff, I get frustrated. So I'm not calling Lemonade gimmicky. I'm not saying millennial stuff is gimmicky, but sometimes it is. Sometimes it's honestly easier. Sometimes they do have good stuff. So maybe, you know what? Let's just do it right now. We'll do it live. Who knows that quote? I'm sure everybody. Lemonade Insurance. Ugh. The problem, a big thing for me is I like having an insurance agent. Like, you literally just saw me on the phone with my insurance agent. I called her up. I go, I need answers on this within the next 2 hours, like now. And they drop everything and they do it for me, And it's usually the unique situations I'm worried about. See, like, oftentimes you have these kind of services and they're fine for basic stuff, right? Look, renters and homeowners insurance. Great. Awesome. What about rental property, right? Like, that's more what I'm worried about. The rental property, my investments and stuff like this. You know what I'll do is they say you get an instant quote. I'll just do it really fast. So let's just see. Let's do this. Okay, hold on one sec. Let's just pop over to me. Ventura, California. Yep. Kevin, what's your address? Do you own or rent? Own. Like, that should just be pre-filled. I'm thinking of switching. Yeah, we'll click that box. Okay, it's a house. I mean, this is pretty easy so far. I'll give them that. It's single family. It's not a multifamily. Is this your primary? Yes. And how would you describe the fixtures and finishes of your home? Just standard. Standard, high, or superb. Well, the exception of this, but whatever. That's business prop. Do you have any of the following? Fire alarm, burglar alarm? We have fire alarms. Are you a dog owner? Wow. Okay, no. Yes, there's a loan on the property. And can I match our coverages to your existing policy? No, because I don't want to fill that crap out right now. Did you file any claims? No. Let's see what it says. All right, let's get you a quote. All right, they're going to email me, but they want my email address and date of birth. Well, where's my instant quote? Let's try it together. All right, let's see what happens. One sec while I crunch some numbers. Okay, fine. She's going to crunch some numbers. Let's go analyze the deal. So any other questions here? Okay, yeah, here's another one. Let's answer this really quick. So do you have earthquake? Okay, answer that one. Would you say that this strategy is decent for finding wedge deals on Zillow? Put my put my range at 100K or so higher than the desired purchase price. Looking in areas where properties are 30K to 70K less than the recent sold. Wait, what? Would you say the strategy is decent for finding wedge deals on Zillow? Put my range 100K higher than the desired price or so. Properties. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Like, let's say you want to buy for 350. You look in areas where the neighborhoods are, $450,000 neighborhoods, and then look for those 350 deals in those neighborhoods. Yes, but I mean, I like when I look at Zillow in any zip code, the first thing I do is I sort by days on the market. I start with the newest properties. I'm gonna make a lecture on this. I'm gonna write this down. Lecture on how I look for properties in a new area. Sort by days on market, and I go through and I just look for the ones that look like fixers. When I find something that looks like it has some cosmetic work that it needs, that's when I start, kind of exploring the other options to see, okay, does it make sense? Like, is this actually a good deal? And then I start looking at comps. Then you get educated in that neighborhood. Then you start getting educated in that neighborhood. Now you don't have to run comps in that neighborhood again because you've kind of already done that, right? So now you know the neighborhood value. Now next time you see something come up, you already know. That's a little bit kind of like the way I play the game, especially if I'm in a newer area. Okay, so okay, hold on. Now I need to look up what my policy is on this place. Insurance on my house. Okay, so we got some info from Lemonade. So I have insurance update. I put this all in Google Drive. So here's my premium. My premium is $829. So my insurance currently costs $69 per month. For a property, the dwelling insurance is only $520,000. The house is worth more, but it's so a $520,000 worth of insurance is they usually add like 1.5 times for rebuild value. But anyway, I'm paying $69 a month, and at 520, the deductible I think is $2,500, and I have a $300,000 personal liability. Okay, so I got to register that, $69 a month, and let's compare that now to Lemonade. So Lemonade says it's $58 per month, which is like $10 less, but there's always more that goes into that, right? So, okay, see, enter the construction. Oh, look at this. This is kind of cool. I'll share this. See, this is where I got to make it apples to apples. So this is 300K. Personal property, that's an insane amount of personal property. Are you serious? I don't need that much coverage. That's insane. But okay, whatever. And let's put it at 525. Okay. That's what the other one had. Loss of use, medical payments to others, add extra coverage, policy options, whatever, water backup. Oh, that's cool. $9, water damage coming out of your drain or sewage. Well, that's just okay. That's fine. Significant other. What is that? And deductible. Let's go with the 2,500. The same thing. What's covered? This is actually not bad. Like this is kind of cool. What's not covered? High risk dog attacks. Jeez. Start today. Okay, so let's see what happens when I click final payment. Come on. Finalize. So, now it wants my credit card information. Oh, see, like once I do the same coverages, look what happens. Same coverages, it's $72, and I'm paying $69 right now. So it's cute, but it's literally the same thing. It's like that's usually the experience I end up having with this stuff. But hey, I appreciated that experience. That was kind of cool. How do you calculate the construction costs? I don't know. Like the insurance companies, they do that. They have some formulas that they use. I just wanted to match it to this policy that I have. Here, I'll show you really quick. See, actually personal property was high on this too. I didn't know that. See, this is the policy I have right now. $520,000 dwelling, and then they have personal property 364, which I had actually lowered it to like 180 on the other one. But anyway, and then personal liability was 300K. So this policy is actually, the one I have is actually cheaper. So this policy was through Amco Insurance. I mean, that's sometimes the benefit of having an insurance broker. You know, it sometimes it seems like tonight, but we'll continue. Hold on one sec. That's awesome, man. No need to worry on turning in. Really just worried about your opinion. There we go. I'm sending a plumber on a different job to go do something, and I need his opinion on something. So he's like, "Oh, I could do it. I'm gonna go help you out right after this job, but I can't get the report turned in until Monday." I go, "Don't even worry about the report. I literally just want to hear from you. Like, is this good? Like, just yeah." It's that same hillside place. I'm just freaking out about it. I hate risk. It's so much. Okay. Deals. Let's do a deal. We are going to do, whose deal are we going to do now? Okay, so did we do Neon's? No. Where were we? Luther, JC. Okay, we're getting there. I had some deals to do. Neon. So, okay. Here's the next deal we're going to do. Neon, yours around 1 hour 20 in today. Let's do another deal. So we'll submit an offer for $160,000 early this week. House is a yeah, but due to location, however, does the low price make it worth considering? Usually not. It's next to an auto shop, fairly close to a freeway, 5 homes away. Why do you think it's a good price? It's just hard to comp these things when it's in a bad location. Let's see how bad it is. Yeah, so scroll up. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let's start with the location. I mean, it's not that close to the freeway. Here we go. Okay. So it's definitely in a busier area, and you're by the pollution control. So here's the freeway. At least it's not like the open cesspool tanks they got out here. That's just their building. That's fine. This isn't bad. This is automotive. Well, let's look at this. I'm okay with the freeway distance. Is this an actual repair shop or is this like a supply shop? Oh, it's an actual repair shop, like a body. It's a little on the rough side. You know, it's gonna attract a different kind of tenant. You always want to think of people and like, hey, do they want their 4-year-old running around, right? I don't know. To me, like I'd be less interested. I'd rather pay a little bit more and have a quality property. That's my POV. So I don't know how I feel about that. I probably would pass on it. But let's see the comps really quick. Yeah. Yeah, like honestly, 171. It's pending anyway, so I don't know if you got it. This one's kind of close to the freeway too. But I'd rather like this one looks well, yours is pending, so it doesn't make sense to look too much deeper. But really, if you could get a non-yeah, but that I would feel so much better about like the less headache for you in the long run and everything. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's do yes. Yes. Responding at 1 hour 22 in. Okay. Let's do another home inspection. Okay. So you don't actually have this deal yet. So, and I'm only saying that because I'm not going to spend as much time on this. But honestly, let me do the number one thing, location. Seriously. Okay. Okay, so yours is kind of closer to a main street as well, but it's okay, yeah, but in this particular area, okay. All right, I'm okay with this. Main Street, yeah, okay. So that's a little bit more of like a downtowny location for this area. Okay, so what do we got? September 10th. That was my dad's birthday. So what do we got? 48-page report. Let's get through all this crap. All right, what do we got? No big deal, no big deal. Whatever, trim tree. Okay. Let's see. Exposed Romex wiring, just remove it. Somebody probably put some light fixtures in outside. I literally just did the same thing and removed something like that. Weatherproof cover. This okay, whatever. $5. That's I would see where this crack is because sometimes you have like sprinklers right outside where these cracks are, and that's oftentimes what causes that. I'm not so worried about it, but it might be something where you might want to epoxy it. But you can, if you're concerned, have it checked out. Was this place bolted? What age is this house? Let's see what age this house is because I didn't see any bolts yet. The foundation should be bolted. Somebody told me once, they're like, oh, well, I'm not going to bolt the foundation. I'm just going to get earthquake insurance. I go, bro, you're living in it. He goes, yeah, I don't care. I go, you realize when an earthquake happens and your house collapses because it falls off the foundation, your earthquake insurance is not going to be paying a dead person, right? Yeah, so 1940, it's probably bolted. I mean, 41 was like the turn, but we'll see. Unreinforced masonry, well, that's normal. I'd like to see if it's bolted. Ask them if it's bolted. Oh, framing is bolted. Yes. Good. Good. Water stains, whatever, normal. Fix it. Sand it. Cripple walls. Seriously? Usually the cripple walls you want to sheathe. So you see this wall right here? That raises the height of the house. And those will basically cripple in an earthquake. See, these are cripple walls. And then what you want to do is you want to sheathe them. Which really, you could just get a handyman to do this. Cripple wall sheathing, which is just literally putting plywood over it. It's really easy. It's just a dog of work because you're down in Crapville. You could strap some of this some more, but especially in your area, you guys have a higher earthquake risk. I would do some of this stuff. I would do a little bit of foundation work on this. Normal wear and tear. I'm just going to look a little faster for red stuff here. Okay, whatever. Ungrounded outlets. We got a lecture on that. Dryer vent. Oh my God, whatever. Okay, yeah. Once it's over a certain length, it's not supposed to be the corrugated stuff. Predominant wiring is copper. Good. Fancy use of language here. Knob and tube has been noted. You're going to find that sometimes on the, for light fixtures. It is something I would try to get rid of, or LEDs are good. Put LEDs on the knob and tube wiring. Way less power usage. Lowers your fire risk. Doesn't eliminate it, but lowers. So if you have galvanized, anytime you have a mixture, the copper is more likely to leak. So you have to be careful with mixed plumbing. I would have a plumber talk to me about that. But, just know if you have to end up replumbing the whole thing, you have a crawl space, which is good, but you're probably still looking at $6,000. The crawl space is going to save you money, though. It's going to be good. Heating, that looks pretty good. 2001 heater, awesome. Kitchen's wedgie, perfect. Reverse polarity, fine. Reinstall the outlet, that's disgusting. Replace the stove, replace the hood, replace that exhaust pipe. That's wrong. It shouldn't be that material because it catches all the dirt. Inoperable fan, fine. It's cheap stuff. Cheap. Okay, so plumbing and foundation. And honestly, you could probably have a handyman do a lot of this stuff. A little bit of electrical. Not so worried about the electrical. I'd be more focused on the plumbing and the foundation on this one. So yeah, I like it. I like it. All right. Let's see what else we got. I'm going to answer, Derek, I'll answer your questions here. One sec. Lauren just texted me. Let me know when you're done. Text, please. I'll be streaming for a bit longer. The beauty of the text message. All right. Yo, Kevin, my question from earlier. No, it's a 2004 property in Tampa, Florida. About Oh, wow. It's a 2004 property and you have a tiny vanity, a 30-inch vanity knocking down. I mean, if you have a 30-inch vanity already, I think that's fine. Like 30-inch, I don't. Let's look up a 30-inch vanity. 30-inch vanity. That's fine. Yeah, I mean it's smaller, but that's fine. Like this is probably the smallest size of vanity you would want to go with, right? But I'm okay. Like I wouldn't do surgery to get rid of a 30. I'm okay with a 30-incher. All right, moving on. Let's do another deal. Answered. Okay. Here's another one. Woody checking out your deal at 1 hour 30 in. Okay. 1 second. We'll screen share here. I gotta scroll up again. Okay, Zillow link. And we're gonna get some comps. Comps, same floor plan, recent fixer. Lots of comps you gave me here. Awesome. All right, good. And then your subject is 12327. 12327. Okay, here we go. That button. I keep pushing the wrong button. Yeah. Post the picture. Honestly, that's a good idea. Anytime you have questions on these renovations, remember we have a renovation section, so you can post them there. All right. Danny, Austin, Texas. I was just in Austin doing the crash course. There we go. I need to label these buttons. $314,000, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,430 square feet, fixer upper. Love it. Love it already. Just the fact that they said that. I love it. Love it. Love it. Because it's probably not even that bad. But just by them saying that, it's going to piss off so many moms and dads that don't want to deal with it. Built in 78. Perfect age. 7,000 lot. Perfect. 3 and 2. Perfect. The square footage. Like literally everything about this. Looking at it. This is the ideal Americana property right here so far. So easy. Okay, map it. All right, so you got like a forest behind you, and the freeway's over there. That's fine. Nicer neighbor. I mean, you got the neighborhood over here, a Walnut Crossing. Yeah, I like it. I like it so far. Location's good. Breakdown's good. Everything about this I like so far. $9,000 flooring allowance is being offered because of all the old carpets have been removed. Oh gosh, why? Just whatever. Because they went. Are you kidding me? What kind of freaking description is this? Hold on a second. I am losing my mind. Hold on. But first of all, they lost me on the fixer upper thing because it's so dumb for marketing a property. $9,000 flooring allowance is being offered because all the old carpets have been removed. Put new carpet in. Oh my gosh, it's gonna cost you like $2,000. But then listen to this. This has been a rent house. Why would you say that? Don't say that when you're trying to market a place. Like this is like the perfect wedge description of a house to buy because it's just a bad description. And then listen to this. Owned by my parents since the early 80s, so it has some wear and tear, is now being sold because they went to heaven. And this is literally like, please don't buy me. This description is so bad. It's, oh gosh. This is a good opportunity for you. Wow, I cannot believe this. Your agent and I can send you an inspection report, structural engineer report, slab is good. I had done to give a good idea. This is so shockingly. I'm sorry, whoever wrote this. This is a totally dumb description, but so good for you as a buyer because when an agent makes a mistake like that, it's just stupid, so dumb, but good for you. Okay. Now let's look at the condition. This is fun. I like this one. Look at this. Condition is juicy because you're not even going to be able to get financing on this deal without carpet in there. So what you're going to do is you're going to write your purchase offer with the seller allowing you to install carpet if required by the appraiser. Oh my gosh, they could have literally spent $2,000 on carpet. This is so perfect. Like so perfect to buy, but so dumb for them. Oh my gosh, and this vanity's disgusting. The toilet's lid's missing. This is so basic though. And built in 78, it's like you don't even have to, I don't even think you have to worry about the roof, the structure, look at the reports. This is literally scrape the ceilings, paint, carpet, vanity, toilet lid, done. I like it. Yeah, wow. Hold on. Push that button. There we go. Okay. Turn the AC on a little bit more because I'm like mad at how good this is to buy. This is like this. If I could just have like the perfect picture or representation, it would literally be this of what you should buy. Okay. So, and I mean, unless it's overpriced, right? So now let's actually look at the comps. $314,000. The first comp is like literally the same freaking thing, and it's sold for $370,000. Are you serious? Come on, this is so perfect. Oh gosh. Okay, so they've got the flooring, the paint, the countertops, the backsplash. So they've got, and the vanity, the cabinet over there, the fiberglass pan. And it's cute. This is cute. They've probably got about 40 grand worth of work. So for example, if you got this place for 300 and you put 40 grand worth of work in, you'd have about, you know, a $30,000 to $40,000 wedge, because this place, when did it sell? This place sold. You might have had even some appreciation since when this thing sold. When did it sell though? Yeah. See, this is a May sale anyway. And Austin's been doing pretty well the last few months. Here's an August sale. Whoa, that is a low. Use this comp to bring down that 315. So that I would give them this comp and go, look, fixer comp for 263. Obviously, you think it's a fixer too. So here's a 280 offer to start. I'm paying you $17,000 more than the last fixer that sold. These are good comps. I'm having too much fun with this. This is, wow. Here's another very similar square footage. Move-in ready. I love, oh, wow. Oh, I'm stealing this picture. This is so, this is why I do these live streams. Watch this, okay? I'm going to show you all something. I was literally lost on what to do, and I just found this. Let's see. Y'all going to love it. All right. Let me go back to Matterport. I thought I had Matterport open. Now I'll just open it again. This is what happens when you have like a million tabs open from analyzing so many deals. But this comp just made my day. Log in. One sec. Okay, so the current place that we're remodeling has a funky fireplace because it's all this old like 70s rock work. And I'll show it to you. View mesh. No, I don't want mesh. I want dull. No, yeah, here we go. Okay. So full screen. Here we go. This is the deal. And look at all this. That rock work. Nasty, right? Okay. Keep that in mind. One sec. Moving on over to, look at this comp. I mean, I don't like the gold little fireplace thing they have there, but look at that. That looks so much better. Oops. Look at that. Nice little white mantle here, the white crown here, and that gray. This is so perfect. I'm screenshotting this. This is perfect. Like, easy. You just literally prime it and paint it, and it looks modern. But they need to put a better insert, like a bronze insert would have been such a better idea. So this is I like this deal, honestly. Like, this to me is great. So $440,000 comp? What? How is there a $440,000 comp nearby? This is such a good buy. It's over improved. Oh, it's a bigger lot, I think. I know I'm not sharing the screen right now, but I think this one's going for more because the lot size appears to be substantially larger. I can't tell on Redfin for some reason, but that's possibly, but that's really all of the comps on this. This is a great buy. Wow. And this is honestly a no-brainer. I just want to fly to Austin to make a video on that. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. What else we got? Let's see. 1.5. I'm trying to figure out. I don't know how to use this thing yet. Hold on. Powerful. Oh, it's on whisper quiet. That's why. I wonder if you guys can hear this. Oh, hold on. All right. Okay, I turned the fan way on. Somebody let me know in the comments if you hear anything from the mic. All right, let's see. Parents are rolling over in their grave right now. No kidding. You just made a reaction video right there. That's funny. Oh my gosh. You start using the keyword heaven and you're no, my gosh. That was crazy. Fiction. What's up? Thank you so much. Fly to Austin. You can be my agent. Yeah, Woody, if you don't buy it, I want to buy it. Oh, I wish I were licensed in Texas. Honestly, no, that is a good one, man. Like right now, I would be writing an offer on that. Honestly, like if you don't have an agent, call that guy because it sounds like he thinks everything's way worse than it really is. Oh gosh. All right. So, oh, this is really good. Wow. Like usually these, and it's still frozen, but usually these muscle milks are nasty. And I just wanted to try one today. So I went to the gym earlier and I'm like, I'll try one. And this one, vanilla, this is like vanilla cream. I'm still concerned about all the chemicals and stuff, but this is really delicious. All right. And I'm out of coffee. No, I still have coffee. All right. So Simon says, Simon's got a deal. Let's respond to Simon's deal, and then I'll do more live questions here. Responding at 1 hour 40 in. But do look at format because I need GRM cap. Okay. So I'm just going to do, Simon posted a deal here. See tab under read only, but you can get my initial impression. All right. So I'm going to look at this multifamily deal. Yeah, seriously. No, not like I would actually like, you know, what's interesting? Like every single person that does like Instagram marketing or whatever on fitness gets sponsored by these like supplement companies. And I'm actually not a big fan of anything that's like not natural. Like I'm not into like, the other day I had this massive sore shoulder while I pulled this up, and I'm like, I will not take an Advil. It's probably dumb. I don't know. Okay, so this is the deal. So it's I believe you said it's a duplex, 3-bed, 1.5 bath each side. The biggest thing I could do right here without having your market data is really analyze the location of your deal. I like that it's by this creek park. I really like this. Now you have a problem. You're next to apartments, which is a lot of rental competition saturated in an area. In addition to that, you're buying on a block of duplexes. Remember, the best duplex to get is a duplex that's on a row of houses. Although, look at this. House, 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 house. So this could be good. I actually like this better now. Lots of houses over here. That's really good. You had a couple duplexes. You had the apartment building. 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath. That's actually a good division. It appears that each of the units is at least 1,000 square feet. That's good. And when was it built? That's going to be my last. It built in 89. That's easy, man. I like this. And let's see what the population is of your area here. Growing, solid growth. I mean, that's a good, oh my gosh. That's a lot of growth. That's great. Okay, good. All right, let's see your picture in Renos. I got some catching up to do. Where is it? Oh, you said you posted it in Renos. I don't think it came through yet. I got some catching up to do. Anyway, but that's what we're doing right now. So, continuing on. Next deal. Radhi. Responding 1 hour and 2:42 min in. All right. Okay, here. So, backyard, busy intersection, needs a lot of work, similar home, comp 1, okay. For 1K more, but needed far less work and has, wait. So, backyard against busy intersection. It needs a lot of work. Comp 1 sold for $1,000 more, but needed way less work and has a better location. That doesn't sound good so far, which that's the reason I asked for these abnormalities. So, you are right. You're hitting on the correct concern. Good neighborhood with comp pending for 640. My lot is 2x the size of the comps. Okay, that, however, is good. Lot is huge. All right. Okay, Mission Viejo. I don't know how I feel about the location. Let's see here. Derek, I don't know why I couldn't see it. Okay, hey, what's up? Welcome. You're Mrs. Morrison. She's in our agent course as well, which we're gonna go live in the agent course. What did I say? Like 4:15 or something like that? I don't know, something like that. Did I say that? I don't even remember what I said, honestly. That's probably bad. Let me just really quickly look because I want to make sure I'm good with the timing on everything. And then I'm gonna answer your question. We're gonna do the streak. Oh yeah, I said 4:15. Okay, good. Good. Okay. Memory served correct. So I have one VA loan I purposefully bought down with a 0 down and saved my cash. We are going to move soon, and I was thinking, is it better to buy my next main residence with a regular FHA renovation loan? Ideally, don't do the renovation loan unless you really have to. Basically with low money down and save for cash investment 25% down or put more money down. Yeah, totally. I mean, I honestly, in today's day and age, especially if you've got solid income, as you said, we're moving. So if it's you, a spouse or family, whatever it is, if your income is solid, I would be all for maximizing my leverage because I want that low interest rate on a fixed year, 30-year term. So I'm all for that. Okay. So yes, fiction, it is true. You could do an FHA loan for 3.5% down, live in it for a year and move. Honestly, you could live in it for 6 months if your intention changes or something changes, right? Something has to change. So anyway, I was looking at Mission Viejo. Let's go back to that. So here's that Mission Viejo property. Ugh. I really got to move that. Okay, it's kind of at the entrance of the neighborhood, but your lot is massive because of that. And you've got a lot of trees. It's a big road, though. So I don't know how I feel about that. That's a busy road. I mean, that pulls all the way through here. That is going to affect value. I would look at it to see what it sounds like, but if it's unpleasant for me to sit in the backyard at 5 p.m., I wouldn't touch it. Especially with what you said about the comp, I don't care that it's a bigger lot. Honestly, for an investment property, bigger lot is just more freaking headache and more security deposit risk for me. So not super jazzed. It's one thing like if what you're talking about is going to help you with a rental value, but this is just more rental liability having the bigger lot almost. So 569 for sale. You got a comp here at 570. Yeah. But I mean, come on. Like the comp for 570, it's got no neighbors behind it. It's got no neighbors next to it. It's not by the busy street. This comp smokes yours. I hate to say it. Same model. No. Yeah, and if it needs less work, this is the one I would have wanted to buy. Now, I know it's like, well, of course, 2020 vision, right? But I wouldn't get impatient and jump on this unless I got a really, I would have to be convinced. I would have to get a smoking hot deal on this, like 525 or less, honestly. I want big compensation to deal with that, road. And it's just me. And then if somebody else buys it, I go, whatever, it's your problem. So then you've got this remodel kind of comp for 649. I mean, that's nice though. That you definitely have this upside. I mean, look at that, 649. Seriously? I mean, I see why you're so attracted to it. If there are no offers, write a low offer. But sit in that backyard and see how you feel at 5 o'clock. I want you to feel rush hour, okay? Yeah, the comps are honestly great. I mean, this place is dated. It may as well be a fixer, and it's pending for 644. See if you could get a low offer in on this one. If somebody else buys it, whatever. Has anybody heard the AC yet? Because it's cranking. I'm starting to get cold. If you haven't heard it, then that's good. I don't know that this mic's going to pick it up. That'd be good. All right. I don't know where the post. It's there now, though. Okay, no worries, Derek. Let's go look at it. So, deal analysis. No, where is it? Where is that? Renovations. Okay. Here we go. So, Derek wants to know if you should get rid of this. What is it? Do you have another closet in this room? Because that is a funky little closet here. Yeah, and then you're going to have to do, like you said, the double plumbing. You're ripping open the wall. I don't know, though. I mean, you could open this up, and I don't think there would be a structural issue. But just keep this in mind, too. The other can of worms you're opening it up is you're opening up the liability that if you do not permit the moving of this wall, you have a potential red flag. A tenant finds out that you remove that wall without a structural engineer, that's liability. Keep that in mind. Honestly, and then it's more over that. I don't know. I mean, keep it simple, man. I wouldn't do it. You got all the storage you need. Honestly, I personally would rather have the smaller vanity and all the shelving, because that shelving is freaking awesome. I'd put like a little louver door or whatever there, but that's awesome. I wouldn't touch it. That's my take. So I'm just gonna say, so I know, answer Derek in live today. All right, that's my take. What do you think? Oh, what's up, Jasmine? Thank you so much for being a 2-month member. By the way, I updated the membership thing. So if you click the join button, there are like some new options now. Anyway, what do you think of New York life? My friend started working there and wants me to check it out. Like Manhattan? I mean, stressful, but I would love it. It's like that'd be my home. If I didn't have kids, I'd probably live in New York, honestly. Are there any insurance coverages I should be getting for myself and my tenants if a house has Chinese drywall? Whew. I would get rid of the Chinese drywall. Call a licensed drywall professional to verify if it's Chinese drywall. But if it's Chinese drywall, I would get rid of that. I'm using a Sennheiser. What is it? Hold on. I got a second one over here. I can't undo it. What is it? It's the oh, here it is. 416. Okay. So, okay, cool. All right, next. Let's do another deal. Probably do a couple more deals. This is good. Like, I'm not even tired. I don't even need the coffee. I'm going to drink it out of habit, even though it's cold and nasty right now. But this is fun. Okay, USC. Oh, so this is LA. ADU could be rented out as well. Check to make sure they could be rented out separately. I know you say it could be rented, but confirm that with the city. Okay, so let's see what you got. Oh, I didn't even know that, Tech. Thank you for saying that. How? Oh, the address, though. The address is freaking awesome. 1337. Yes. Yes. If anybody knows that reference, you can do Urban Dictionary it, but I love it. This is cute. This has got to be like a 20s property. 11. Look at that. I look at one picture. and I'm within a decade. I'm usually within a decade. Okay. Yeah, you're okay. All right. South LA. I mean, LA is like blowing up, right? The median values have been going up. We had the shakiness in 2018. This is very LA. So LA can be block by block. But I like it so far. I mean, $549 for an original Craftsman like that with an ADU. I like it so far. Check if you have rent control. LA's rent control is significantly more severe than the statewide rent control. If you haven't yet watched my video on the statewide rent control, just meet Kevin, California rent control. Find out if that ADU is permitted or if that is just an illegal garage conversion. Love this house, though. Honest, like, beautiful. I love the Craftsman style. I'm in a wannabe Craftsman right now because it's a 2008, so it's wannabe. All right. I really like this so far. Zen, really like this so far. Analyzing today at 1 hour 50 min in. Okay. So let's see your comps. It's a 1,400 square footage property. And here you got a comp, almost the same comp. So you're not necessarily getting it below market value. This is an ADU as well. This is a perfect comp. It is literally the perfect comp. Let's see how far away it is. It's 100 square feet more, which is negligible. You're talking $10,000 of value. It has an ADU as well. As long as they're both legal, this is great. Like, look no further. And as long as they're decently close together, this is a really good comp. Excellent comp. Beautiful choice. Really, really good. This is a 3-in-1 that doesn't have the ADU, sold for $445. Wow, but that's a big difference. I mean, this is fully remodeled, and it's nice for $445. So about $100,000 difference for the ADU. That makes sense, but I would only pay that difference if that was a legal ADU. And then here's another one. I don't know if this has the accessory dwelling unit or not. But, oh, crap. I forgot to text Lauren back. Sorry. Hold on. Okay. So, I like this. Okay, next. So I think it's great. Just make sure it's legal. You can rent them out separately. That is my biggest concern for this. Next, JC Roberts, and then I'm going to go to check out the live here. So I'll answer your questions in live. Not that I could see. Single family. It's a fixer upper, mainly cosmetic. Good location, easy access to airport and strip. So it's Vegas. It's the only strip I know. This one looks like a similar floor plan, but has one less bedroom. That's okay. Sold a year ago. That's an old comp. 340. Is it in the same neighborhood? Winterberry. It looks like it is. Let me just look at the location of these two really quick. It's all about that location. So is it Pearl Brush and Winterberry? So this is the one you're looking at for 350. The pictures are terrible. Oh, good. They're right next to each other. Good job. Okay, good. This is perfect, though, so far. I mean, that's just a nasty, dumb picture. This is just another example of a dumb seller. Like, seriously, put some chlorine and water in it and call it a day. But whatever. It's fine. This could be a good opportunity. When was this built? Is this the 90s? This could be late 80s. Let's see what we got. I feel like it's early 90s, though. 88. So close again. Okay, 7,000 square foot lot, and this one sold for 340. 100 square footage is showing up as the same. Oh, one less bedroom. Okay, that's fine. So it doesn't matter. So same value there. A little bit better for rental having the 4-bedroom. Winterberry Pearl 340 to this one's listed for what's the listing price? Oh, 315, 340. Well, this has potential. I like this. I do like this. I would see how much I could get this below market value, but I do like this deal. So far, I like it. Check my I kind of only briefly analyzed. Brief analysis at 1 hour and 54 min in. Next one, Luther. Oh, wait, no, I said I'd answer live. So as an audio engineer, I use it too. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. So no, it's an investing company and they have tax planning and financial advice. Supposedly the rich and famous use it. Never heard of it. Oh, New York Life. I was literally thinking you were talking about like what's it like living in New York. So no, yeah, I have no idea. All right. Check for permits. Absolutely. Medium home values are above 605 now. Yep. Do you use a mic pre or put the mic straight into an interface? It goes right into this Roland mixer. Hi, Kevin. How are you? I'm brand new to your course. Welcome. Complete noob. No worries. Yeah, just honestly, like, don't skip around. The worst thing you could do is skip around. Like, make this a routine. That's the biggest advice I could give you is make it a routine to just go, even if you look at the lecture title, like, oh, I don't know, that's going to be dumb. I already know how to do. Watch it because it all stacks. All right. Do I need to pull a permit to remove the other half wall I just posted? Anytime you remove a wall, you need to pull a permit, technically. Okay. But it's I see what you're saying. Half wall. Okay. I had a very definite answer, but based on what this picture is, probably yes, because you have to move the electrical in it, but that is clearly not a structural wall. So I'm not worried about the liability of that because it's not floor to ceiling. I could be wrong. Don't sue me, bro. Who knows? You could still have some kind of freaky liability, but I would be significantly less. I would take that out in a heartbeat. Not so worried about that. All right. Good idea to fully depreciate a house over 13 years. Since you can't over 13 years. It takes 27 and a half years. It's a good idea to fully depreciate the house over 13 years and sell. Extended military tax free, lived in it for 2 years. I'll have to pay all the depreciation. Yeah, I mean, I would rather see you just 1031 if you're going to sell, but ideally don't sell. Yeah, I mean, accelerated depreciation works on like if you do a new roof and then you do 10 years, but you can't accelerate the overall depreciation of the property. So what's the best way to handle the water softener in a future rental house? Disconnect? Very hot water. Yeah, I mean, just put a plumber, get a plumber to install a water softener loop with some disconnects. Drop in a water softener that you bought from Lowe's with the Lowe's for Pros. Adding a wall, I mean, technically you need to pull a permit because it could fall down on somebody. But yeah, like Todd says. All right, folks. I need to go eat something before the 4:15 agent live stream. So come visit me in Miami, San Fran, and Vegas. And I will see y'all next time. But this was fun. I really like this. I mean, this was straight up like a 2-hour stream. Like I got to get the clock to like 2 hours. But I think we're pretty much there now. So thank you all. Appreciate it. It was fun hanging out with you all. I'm not going to see you again, though, until Tuesday, because we're going to go back to the regular, Tuesday, Saturday. People seem to be liking the Tuesday, Saturday spread because it gives us a nice distance here, a sort of equal distance in the week. And I'll keep responding on Discord while I'm on the plane, probably sit there and just respond to a bunch of questions. And until next time, then. So thank you all. Oh, yeah. So for the agent course, by the way, if you want to be in the agent course, like email me, kevin@meetkevin.com. I'll give you a bundle coupon. So should I have my friend sign a lease when I house hack? Yes. Always, always document. Always. It's easy enough. Kevin, about the water softener. I mean, have those or not? Oh, yeah. I like, especially if I have older plumbing, I absolutely have softeners in my rental properties. And then I make the tenants fill the salt. Just a suggestion. Yeah, thanks, Tyler. All right. I remember, I don't want maintenance. See you, folks.